Good morning, children. In the motion in a plane, we have next topic is projectile given angular projection. Let us consider the object is thrown with velocity u. It makes an angle theta with the horizontal x-axis. Now, it will follow the path along OAC. Now you can resolve velocity into two components. First, along the horizontal it is u cos theta, along the vertical it is u sin theta. Now you can see here, when the object is moving from the point O to A, then it is upward motion, and when the object is moving from the point A to C, then it is downward motion. And we know for the upward motion and the downward motion, time taken is always same. So time taken from O to A for the upward motion and the time taken from A to C for the downward motion, both are equal. Now we can find the path of the projectile. Let x is horizontal distance, y is vertical distance. After time t, now along horizontal, by second equation of motion, s is equal to ut plus half into at square. Along the horizontal, velocity remain constant, so acceleration will be 0. Now acceleration is 0, horizontal distance is x, horizontal velocity is u cos theta. So we can write here x is equal to u cos theta into t. Acceleration along horizontal is 0. This term will be 0. Now we can calculate the value of t. This is x by u cos theta. Now we can find the vertical motion. For vertical motion, for the upward motion, second equation of motion, we can write here s is equal to ut minus half into gt square. Vertical distance is y, vertical velocity is u sin theta. From here value of t is x by u cos theta, x by u cos theta minus half into g, value of t is x by u cos theta. So it will be x square upon u square into cos square theta. Now it will be cancelled, y is equal to x sin by cos tan theta minus half into g, x square by u square into cos square theta. In mathematics, this is equation of parabola. Equation of parabola. So the path followed by the body is parabolic path. This is the path of the object from O to A, then A to C. This is called parabolic path. Now the second is time of flight. Total time of flight is time of ascent plus time of descent. Time of ascent is from O to A. For the upward is called ascent. For the downward A to C is called descent. So total t is equal to t plus t. That is 2t. Now for the upward motion, by first equation of motion, Vy is equal to uy minus gt. At the highest point, vertical velocity is 0. So Vy will be 0, uy is equal to u sin theta minus gt. Or we can write gt is equal to u sin theta, or we can write t is equal to u sin theta upon g. So total time of flight t is equal to, this is 2t, so we can write here t is equal to 2u sin theta by g. Now similarly we can calculate height for the upward motion A to B, this is called height. This is ut, half into gt square. Uy is u sin theta, t is u sin theta by g, half into g, t, u sin theta by g whole square. We can write u square sin square theta by g. Now we get half into u square sin square theta by g. After solving we get height is u square sin square theta upon 2g. This is the maximum height AB. Now the next is range. This is the horizontal distance from O to C. Now we know distance, velocity into time. This is horizontal range. Velocity is u cos theta. Total time is 2u sin theta by g. U into u square by g. 2 sin theta cos theta. U square upon g. 2 sin theta cos theta. This is sin 2 theta. For the horizontal range, u square by g into sin 2 theta. For maximum range, sin 2 theta is equal to 1. Sin 2 theta is equal to sin 90. Because value of sin 90 is 1, so we can write here 2 theta is equal to 90, or we can write theta is equal to 45. If the angle of projection is 45 degree for the given velocity u, then its horizontal range will be maximum.